Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the public episode of Building an Hour, the comedy show where we create comedy material right in front of your eyes. My name is Mauricio Lombardi, and with me are Chris Groves and Colman Hayes. How did you like that intro, guys?
Yeah, you sound like a game show
Professional.
host every time. Every time. Hello and welcome to.
Welcome! Spin that wheel.
It builds up. Now it's going to be a huge disappointment, the rest of the show, but never mind. We've got the intro's good. The rest is going to be like, whoa, what's this?
That was a high point, guys. That was a high point. You can turn off your devices now.
Listen to it now.
Chris, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm awake.
People are talking, and you got some heat on the internet for some post that you made about the war.
Yeah, I got one bad comment. Which in fairness is 50% of the comments. So it's,
What does the bad comment say and what does the good comment say?
the bad comment obviously did some research and said, because this was the helmet joke with the people who died in the war on the helmets, and he was like, how can you joke, this is terrible comedy, joking about, and then he listed the ages and the relationships of the people who were on the helmet and when they died and stuff.
Yeah, because
Did you
Yeah,
realise
well, I
that you're
didn't-
making fun of the Olympics more so than the people who died?
I don't.
wait.
I guess
We do
people don't
make-
really go into it now. I guess when people see a topic like that, they don't really get into
Yeah, I don't think
what's
people
he
mind
laughing
the
about. They're
context.
just like, how could he laugh about this?
But actually, he said nothing that he said was he. I don't know if he's a he or a she or a them, but nothing they said was like fake. They said like, what a sad excuse for comedy. And if you think about it, it is sad. It is sad. It's an excuse for comedy. You know, it is a sad excuse for comedy. But anyway, thank you for
This
engaging.
is a positive thing. This is a compliment. It's a sad
Yeah, yeah.
excuse for comedy. Yeah,
I mean, you were
exactly.
right.
Thank you.
You're sad. We need an excuse for comedy.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot sadder. There's a lot sadder excuses.
Oh, we can get sadder. We can get sadder. Believe me.
But yeah, certainly, you know, any news, any sort of publicity is good publicity, they say. So
What-
you know.
What does the good comment say?
Oh,
I think the good comment was me.
All right.
A bunch of girls were posting something like, "Oh, Mauricio is so hot, blah blah blah. How funny is Mauricio?" But I don't want to talk about that. Anyway, Coleman, how are you doing?
And then someone said,
over
"Oh no, Mauricio's not. Mauricio's the one in the middle. It's the one on the,
Yeah.
the one on the right."
It's
It's funny.
the same age as what's the
Garfield, Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, who's gay apparently.
I thought he was. I don't know why I thought he was gay because I don't know. I don't know what.
I love that.
Mauricio has
that-
inside information on Andrew Garfield, is what we're saying.
Yeah, did you sleep with him?
People may say, "Oh, look at his 20 girlfriends." Mauricio knows what's going on behind that.
Also, I'm when I saw
Mauricio's an inside track.
I was gonna say, oh, he's look younger. He's gay, so he's look younger. They use products. This is what I say on the video. I should have said, oh, he's gay. They get all different kind of facials. You know that it was right there, and I didn't pick it up.
Okay, so but what you're saying is you weren't trying to out Andrew Garfield. You were just trying to make a stereotypical joke about gay people. Is that's what
I
you're
don't
saying?
know which one is worse. I don't know.
Everyone was kind of. I love
Anyway,
that you
guys,
say
so-
he uses products, thus implying.
Yeah.
So it's almost just like what anyone who uses moisturizer, gay. You know, shampoo, gay.
I use moisturizer.
They should do
yeah.
They should do gay moisturizer. They should put it on the actual packets of the moisturizer.
Gay moisturizer.
They should make it like more
Have
expensive.
two
or
different ones:
cheaper?
women moisturizer, gay moisturizer. Have the two.
And them moisturizer. You know, like a gray color, neutral.
And then they should have male moisturizer, which could just be one product for every part of the body.
Shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste.
Oh man. Yeah, that's what the astronauts use, right? They use like one bottle of something, toothpaste, soap. We have the technology. We have the
Toilet
technology.
paper.
Yeah. We have the technology, just they don't want to.
One guy's wiping his ass, and another guy's like, "Can I just get a bit of that for my teeth?" Hold on.
And then they use it, for lunch. Okay.
They're eating it as well. It's
Listen,
everything.
I am 100% convinced. We have the technology to make one paste that is good for everything. But of course, if we let that go, the market collapses. I am 100%.
So really, all these products, they're actually the same paste, but they're just put into different branding, like WD-40, toothpaste,
100%.
washing up liquid. Yeah.
100%.
This is the saddest conspiracy theory I've ever heard, Richard.
It's not a conspiracy theory. It's called capitalism, Chris. Look it up. Jesus.
What the fuck was I going to say? Will you, Chris, you're going to release, I don't know if people watching this will see it now, but you have 3 clips made. I mean, well, maybe we'll talk about this later, but you've 3 clips made out of one of the previous public episodes that we all found genuinely hilarious. I do look forward to those being put up to see how how people respond to those. But they're really cool.
Yeah, the first one's up, and then the second one will come today, and then another one tomorrow. But today, when you're seeing this, won't be today. But yeah, they're up.
Are they up on yours, or are they up on Billy and Al?
Yeah, they're up on my thing because I didn't want to do too much repetition of the same subject on the
TikTok too, right?
TikTok
too.
TikTok. No, I've just put these in Instagram. There's a TikTok page if anyone wants to follow us on TikTok. There is like 2 things up on TikTok. One of them is me dancing. So
I do wonder if you dancing.
Yeah, I think it should be. I think we should do. If we do TikTok, we should embrace TikTok as for what it's meant for. Just be the 3 of us.
Will we jump in? Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Who wants to start? Guys? So it's been a busy week for everybody, I guess. So we're gonna throw around some ideas, right? I find some funny news, a mix of them. I thought I could do something with that. But who wants to start?
Well, you've started. Go ahead. You've started.
I started. Okay, so basically, I found some news. I haven't elaborated much on any of them.
I've started a timer. Sorry. Go on. Sorry.
So doesn't matter. So I'm gonna read them to you on a different. There's Punch the monkey. Remember Punch the monkey? It's been already all over the place. The monkey that was abandoned by the mother.
Wait. You speak about this like we're talking about NASA. Hold on. Punch the monkey. What's Punch the monkey?
It's been big in the news.
Is it a game? It sounds like a game.
He used punch the.
This is a TikTok trend. Punch the monkey.
No.
Game. Is it a game? Is he gay?
Okay.
That's the most important thing.
It's gay.
That's why they're
obsessed with gayness.
No, it's like a macaque. It's like a macaque that was abandoned by the mother and beaten by the siblings, and someone threw in the zoo like a teddy bear. No, not a teddy bear, like a monkey, stuffed animal, and orangutan, and it's like a heartwarming story because the little monkey has gone through this cruel society.
Is this on your computer right now? Can you share this? Can you show this?
Yeah, I can share it. Just a second.
Punch is the name of the monkey, or?
Sorry, I thought it was all over the news. I thought maybe I shouldn't.
I need to see what gets into your algorithm.
You have different news feeds, I'm guessing.
Oh, this is haven't you seen it like all over YouTube and TikTok and Instagram? Why is this not sharing? Oh God! Oh no, it is sharing. Okay, are you seeing my screen?
Yeah, but
Punch, the orphan macaque, is outgrowing his plushies and making friends. So it's been like the first story was he was abandoned and now he's got this teddy thing, this toy. Now they are following his growth. He's making friends now. He's away from the drugs. He's staying in school. So it's like it was this news that I saw, like very sad anthropological thing. But I thought you were new about it, honestly. But then
you're seeing this because you're a new dad. You're a new dad, Mauricio, and you've clicked on something, and they're sending you how this monkey's growing up, and you're proud. Oh, look at him! He was just a baby.
This publicity we're seeing right now is a guy holding a baby. You may be right, Chris. Look at that. And of course, he's 12. I'm 42, but yeah, it's fun. So there was my idea for today was to mix a bunch of news, like to make a miscellaneous section. So there was this macaque, abandoned macaque news. There is a pig. There's another news I have. There is a pig with a
Well,
million
I
followers.
just want to clear up with Punch's and Monkey's name.
Yeah.
I also see
So
that
this was
there's
a monkey who was
tab on
abused and beaten.
Wait, say that again.
This was a monkey who was abused and beaten when it was younger,
Yeah.
and they thought it'd be amusing to call him Punch.
That's a very good question. That's a very good question. You see, this
It's
is
a
why I
good job
put
it
this
wasn't,
news in
wasn't
here.
a sexually abused monkey, is what I'm saying.
I was
Rape the
thinking,
monkey is.
Punch the orphan monkey.
Rape
Actually, you know what's
the
weird? Yeah,
monkey.
'cause you just
This Chris just said rape the monkey. I'm pretty sure we can take that out of
If he'd been
context.
sexually abused, that would have been his name, presumably. That's how people would name him. They'd name him
Ladies and
after the
gentlemen,
abuse.
Ladies and gentlemen, we found our thumbnail for this episode. Chris, rape the monkey. Okay, that's good. That's the episode.
I'm just
title.
going on the naming
that's
strategy.
the episode title, and that's the image
Yeah.
of Chris,
But
Raping a monkey.
the orphan
So-
macaque.
by the way, he was very close with this stuffed orangutan animal because it became a mother figure. But this was like 6 months ago. Of course, we know by now he's fucking the mother, right? Like the teddy bear, the teddy orangutan. For sure. That little toy is practically destroyed, right? No?
Sorry, I'm actually now just trying to read the tops of every other tab you have open.
Oh, do you want me to...
I'm
Yeah, you may want to
obviously
tidy up
watching
your
something.
tabs.
What do you want? You're watching Traders.
The Traders.
Are you watching the US one? You should watch the UK one.
Oh, man. No, I'm watching the... Yeah. I mean, I'm going to watch them all. I'm going to watch them all one by one.
Are you
But
enjoying it?
Yeah, very much. Then I have Punch. You're not letting me go through my news,
Sorry.
guys. I was going to make a
Sorry,
mashup.
back to Punch. Sorry, back to Punch.
We can go
back
back
to
to Punch. We can go back. I was going to make a mashup. So we have Punch here. We have a pig. Oh, man. What the fuck? We have Merlin the pig. Close. Okay.
Merlin the pig.
Merlin the pig. He got 1.1 million Instagram followers. So I don't know what joke to make out of this, but life is cruel, right? Who's deciding these things? Here we are struggling to get 10 viewers. This motherfucking pig has got a million, or more than a million viewers. So I clicked.
It's a
in the
Guinness
Instagram
World
thing.
Record.
Huh? Oh, well, wait.
It's a Guinness World Record.
Oh, yeah, he's got the Guinness World Record for the animal with more followers, I guess. And this is the news. Well, I mean... I didn't wanna-
Punch is thinking, what do I have to do? I've been abused and no one follows
exactly. I'm thinking the Disney movie. What is the Disney movie gonna be with these two animals? One is like super posh, like the posh pig with the followers, and then the monkey that struggled through life, and they mixed up. It will be a fun Disney movie, right?
me. And what's Merlin do? What does he do, Merlin?
So, do you want to see a video?
Okay.
My goodness. Oh my goodness. Merlin is in the building. Oh. Okay, we've met Merlin before. Molly Real has been out to his home and hung out with his humans and all that good stuff. Well, he is now in the Good Day building. So we get to hang out
Okay, I'm gonna see all. Just let's see what they say at the beginning.
with him next hour.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he is also now
at him, look at him.
Oh my gosh, he just gave a hive. He is also now a Guinness World Record holder.
Yes.
We will talk about that
Talk
as
about the
well.
record.
Look at him,
And the biggest question,
snacky snacks.
how do you potty train a pig? We're going to find out.
Yeah, apparently he's got quite a record.
Yeah.
Of not having accidents.
Quite a record for a lot that He's fabulous.
Yeah, that's not what his Guinness World Record is though.
Okay, Chris, are you happy now? Did you? Did you get a record?
That daytime TV banter is just
Awful.
so hollow.
You can see, but can you see that? You can see the pain in their souls. That it's just thinking, I can't believe we got a pig coming on to interview the pig.
Yeah,
I was supposed to be a journalist.
there's a war in Iran, don't you know? Yeah, but
There's
this is
wars in Iran, and I'm here interviewing a dressed
Interview a
up pig.
So I was
It must be
watching.
the cushiest job in the world, though, right? To be like, you know what I mean? You're just like, you're in this bright, positive environment, or this bright, forced positivity, and you're just like, yeah.
And it's like local TV, you know. Nobody knows you really. You're not famous, but you're famous in your town. You know, it's gonna be kind of fun. So I was wondering why he got so many followers. Why does he have so many followers? What does he do? And I found this little
Because of a stupid hat.
nugget. Look at this. This is the owner.
Punch was jealous till he saw that hat, basically. Punch was like, okay, at least I've been beaten, but at least I wasn't made to wear that awful hat.
Sorry, Grace, can you repeat that? The video was playing. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Is this pig with its followers paying for the life of his owner now? Like, does the fact that he's got 1.2 million food brands, like, is the owner making bank now? I
mean, she's got a nice house. I don't know if she was poor and she bought like the magic pig and then it created this wish.
Money pig.
I'm thinking she had some.
That's one hell of a Hail Mary business plan. You're like, all right, listen to, like, only in today's world could that be.
Yeah,
like,
forget about crypto. You know, I get an idea. Just give me a pig and
just give me a pig and a multicolored hat and I'm away. That's all I need.
Also, this also reminds me. I wanted to mash the pig and the monkey idea into one Disney movie or something like that because they come from different backgrounds. One is a foster home and he was mistreated. This one is cushioned and whatever, sheltered. But then what's happening with the world records, guys? Like the Guinness World Records.
Yes.
I remember when they meant something. You know, when they were, you have to grow your nails your whole life to be in there. Now it's just like, I run 100 meters.
Because that's the Guinness record that deserves recognition.
Exactly. What did
growing
you do?
his nails all his life.
Yeah, and then you see these people, you know, like usually from some third world country, you know, very happy with these fucking long nails curling up.
The Guinness World Records, it's like the pig won the title for most followers on Instagram for a pig. So that doesn't mean there's a category most followers for a bat, most followers for a mouse.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They used to be like real records, and now it's the same record, but with a little different nuance, you know? Like, I jump so high with my thumb up my ass, you know? That makes a difference. What is this? Okay, sorry, guys. Okay,
What's the record for?
So I got these two animal
jumping
stories. What? Sorry.
I just asked what the record was for our thumb jumping, because I could go for it. That could be mine.
Oh, they are mentioning the other records. Let me hear just a second. There's a pigeon named Al Capone that also has a lot of followers.
Yeah, aside from the fact that you have treats that he's very much into, but he loves spending time with you, but he also has other friends.
Absolutely, yes. We just rescued a pigeon named Al Capone, and that's one of his favorites. And then we have a bearded dragon that he loves a lot. We have our 3 rats. He kind of just flops over and waits for them to tickle him, like on his back or tummy.
That is so funny.
Absolutely in love with the little critters.
Okay,
that seems like a nice life, right? You picking animals from the street and giving them weird names.
She brings the pig grocery shopping? That's insane.
I don't know if she does it always, but for this occasion she did. Yeah.
How does the husband feel in all this? Like, the wife is like, you know, hanging out with the pig the whole time, like dressing up the pig. Do you reckon she gave up on the husband? She's like, you know what? Do you know how easy this is? It's like an insult to him. I'm gonna fucking take a pig. That if you could just get your shit together, you know what I mean?
Maybe it's like, take a hint, man. She wants a baby. You know, she wants a baby. Take a hint.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't know what it is.
I mean, the husband seems happy. Like, he's like, at the beginning, he's like, what do you mean you're gonna get a pig? Yeah, this guy. 2 months later, he's got 1 million followers. What have you done? What have you done, motherfucker? All right. So I'm going to keep going through my news, guys, because for me, the idea today was to do a bunch of them. We have 2 possible mashups, the monkey and the pig and the Disney movie. Then there was this, do you know, they boycott, well, I'm not going to do the Italian trains one because...
You could, sorry, just on a quick idea on the difference between the monkey and the pig. Like, the pig has lived this grandeur life. Like, this easy, it's eating, it's being, like, But the monkey's got such a harsh life, like two different backgrounds. I don't know. There's something fun in that. I feel like the monkey could even become Batman within this world or something.
Yeah,
because
like
he's been orphaned. And
the monkey is like
shit out of it.
an origin story, right? Also, the monkey can hold a knife.
Well, I was thinking a body swap.
Like a Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday.
Right, yeah, Freaky Friday. Like someone wishes, the monkey wishes on a star, and suddenly the monkey wakes up in a pig's body, and the pig wakes up in the monkey's body, and it's like I think that's cool.
I like your idea.
I thought
Chris,
the monkey would be the hero of the story and the pig would be the villain, because the pig is the rich, like sort of laying back and being fed grapes.
You know, I love the idea.
Super
Guys, right?
villain.
We have swap buddies. We have origin story of a hero or a villain. I was thinking more of odd couple. You know, for some reason they are on the same boat. One is like on third, and the other one is a first class. The boat sinks, and they both end in an island. You know, and they have to live together.
Titanic. You're thinking Titanic, a kind of Titanic thing.
No,
going
he's
on.
thinking Titanic, and somehow it smashes into Lord of the Flies afterwards.
Yeah. But as a Titanic matched with Lord of the Flies and Farm Rebellion, something like that. You know, I think that could be a good idea. I'm gonna
Farm
pitch
He's
it.
in
Rebellion.
first class, the monkey's in third class.
Also, they have to repopulate the island, so those babies are going to be very interesting.
Oh, pig monkeys.
Are you imagining?
Can they do it? What-
Was that silence you imagining a pig and monkey fucking? I think it was.
I was
right?
imagining the babies. I was trying to imagine what the babies would look like.
Well, the babies come because they're like.
I don't know what's more scary, the idea of a, let's say, if you take the body shape of a pig and just make it monkey features, let's say, so it's almost like a monkey but in pig form, or if it's the opposite of pig in monkey form, so it's like a monkey but with pig features. I don't know.
Can I just want to check this. Is a macaw a monkey?
It's a what? Sorry.
Is a macaw a monkey? Or are we misidentifying a macaw?
It's a
Is it
macaque.
a monkey or?
It's a macaque. I can show you what kind of monkey he is.
But is it a monkey? Is it?
Yeah.
Are we identifying it correctly?
Oh, you say
Or is
are
it
we being
ape?
offensive to the ape community?
I think we could be. Otherwise we could get loads of complaints. I don't want more complaints. I don't want someone writing in saying.
It's a primate. A macaque is a primate.
Aren't we all?
Okay. Some of us more than others, but yeah.
Sometimes Chris behaves like a primate, let me tell you.
Okay. Anyway, so yes, that's what I was wondering.
Monkey.
Yeah.
Well, not all of them, you see.
We've
This is
ran out
it.
of time.
We ran out of time in the soup.
We're
Really?
15 minutes in.
Okay, so let me go through the last news I have because then, okay.
Yeah, monkeys are primates. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, for sure. I learned that in my
Primates
special
aren't monkeys.
school.
It's not. It's a Zen diagram.
No,
maybe.
no.
Anyway, we
for the-
apologise, Punch.
For
I
the
want to
crown
apologise to
jewel.
Punch. If we misidentified Punch, then I apologise.
For the crown jewel, guys. For the crown jewel. Because the pig and the monkey are like, but look, listen to this head. I don't know how you call it, titular. Like, a 20-year-old Frenchman shows up at a hospital with a World War I shell lodged in his rectum. Okay, I know this is not the age you wanted, but he had like a World War I bomb. So they had to close the hospital because of a bomb threat. They have to evacuate the hospital because of a bomb threat. And I read like, oh, terrorism news. No, the bomb was inside a patient. So there's a lot of angles we can pick here. There's a lot of things to do. For example, you must feel very shameful going to a hospital. You know, we've all been there. You go to a hospital, you have something in your ass. It's not a good day, you know. But then they have to tell everybody in the hospital to leave because of your. They have to call the bomb squad on you, not the doctors. You know, it's like a team of bomb people and doctors have to work around the clock. You're not as excited as I thought you will be with this.
I am excited. I'm just waiting for you to finish explaining. Firstly, I love the fact that they've found this art. They found this piece of news. Is this El País, and they thought, my God, the most important thing here is that he was 24 years old. I can't believe they led
There are some
24-year-old.
I guess the reason they're saying that though is because they're like, if this guy was 90 years old, they'd be like, oh, I guess he had it in World War One, even though we're in 2020, it's got to be 110. I don't know. I guess.
So he's way too young. He's way too young to have that in his ass. You know, that's what they're saying. Also,
Too young, because if it was 110, it could have just gone accidentally straight in his ass. From I see that's.
Also, you're
He
right,
wasn't
Chris.
stood there one day. Oh, fuck.
The first thing they pick is he's 24 years old, and the second thing is like he's French, by the way. You know, they do this stuff. He's French.
Yes.
Not only young, but also French. Get ready. He's gonna get weird. Then there's different headlines. One said like a World War One bomb. Apparently, it's some kind of like ammunition. Also, like, what happened? Because this guy was doing something in his garden and he found it, and he said, "I'm gonna put this in my ass," or he like actually stole it from some museum. You know, there's so many questions to ask here. Also, they have to deactivate it. The doctors have to call the bomb squad, and they have to fucking evacuate the building because the bomb threat.
It's kind of from a. I would assume that like, okay, if you put things up your bum, like just in your private time, like this is a private sexual thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
And to have to visit the hospital is mortifying enough, but then on some level, like, but at least when I get there, I can just chat to those 3 or 4 people, and I can just tell them, and they can just solve me, and I'm like, okay, no one needs to know. The fact that it just turned out to be a World War One bomb, and then the whole hospital had to be evacuated. It almost sounds like a sketch. I don't know where this would come for on stage though, but if you could, I think if you could take it through the journey of the guy, because that is like almost an embarrassing worst nightmare of like, yeah.
I was picturing myself doing a reenactment of him going like, no, please don't call another dog. No, don't call. Oh, come on, guys. Boom, boom, boom. And everybody needs to leave the building, you know, saying, God, come on. No.
A guy comes in the bomb suit to do surgery. He can't even fucking hold the pliers. You know what I mean?
Well, here we go again. You know, I've been in Afghanistan, but I've never seen this.
Oh man, yeah, you could paint it with what's that film? The Hurt Locker. Have you ever seen the Hurt Locker?
Yeah, sure.
If you could mix it, but it's a bomb sticking out this guy's ass. Yeah, it's an IAD. Yeah.
You know what I was thinking also? I was thinking like link it to TV, for example. Link it to TV like CSI. How will be like if this is a ER or House? How would it open? You know, or the CSI, like the guy is watching the bomb, he gets the glasses. Well, I guess that was a hole in one. I don't know, like the little funny phrase. How will House deal with this thing? ER, you know, different sitcoms or shows dealing with this situation. And
I think you could also put. It certainly, I think it would lead up. And look, we've definitely gone over time, but you could also lead up to a very fun or if you could give a good alliteration or a good like. So him getting caught with the thing up his ass, which is embarrassing enough, also turns out to be a bomb. That's embarrassing. The whole hospital has to be. So everyone knows that he did it. It becomes a big thing. What would be a similar thing to something sexually that you're into? Doesn't even have to be true for you, but it is a nice moment to at least bring it back to yourself of like, this would be like if I got caught what? You know what I mean? Doing what specifically?
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be a fun sort of journey as well to give the comparison.
Yeah. I even like the idea of saying, we're going to cut it right now. I'm sorry I went off time, but I like the idea of saying it's already embarrassing enough to go to a hospital with something up your ass. We've all been there. I've done it. You've done it. That's bad enough. But, you know, like, I'm pretend that it's something that happens to everybody, you know, make it a common thing. Okay, guys, those are the news I wanted to work on. I think there's some fun to be done in there. I wanted to do this mashup. Thank you for your ideas, your reactions. I think I have the information I want. Se está acabando el tiempo. Yep.
I think maybe we should say to the audience, and maybe we should have said this up front, that like we're all a little. I mean, I don't know. This is a good. Maybe we could cut this out, but it's like we're all a little flying down the seat of our pants for these couple of weeks. We're kind of busy with a few things, so the ideas are not maybe as worked through for all of us as we would hope. But maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe we should just cut that out. I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing to say.
Maybe we got it. If not, this was fun also. You know, I had a good time. I hope you did too, listeners and watchers. So yeah, should we end this?
Hang in there, punch is all I'm saying. Hang in there, punch.
hang in there, Punch. You're gonna get there. You're gonna have your followers. Oh, maybe Punch has followers too. You know, let's see how that goes. Punch is gonna start an OnlyFans page. Okay, that was our time. And,
I think the Frenchman should. I want to see the Frenchman's.
The bomb. You know what the problem? The bomb is like the pig having 1 million followers is like now the bomb is gonna have followers, not him. The bomb. The World War I bomb.
But is it the first time he's put it up his arse? Or is it the first time it's got stuck up there? That's what I want to know.
That's a very good question. Also, like the bomb, you know, they had the other bombs have this beautiful life. They went to war, they exploded, they keep people. This bomb, not a good destiny, you know.
Well, that's one hell of a journey for that bomb. Yeah.
Full circle.
It does mean that person then lives their life as well, kind of by how they view objects. Like, so any object that they see that's small enough becomes a possible contender to put into their bomb.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I haven't seen the picture of the bomb. Maybe it was like a huge thing. Maybe it was like a grenade, you know, with all the little spikes. Let's see the thing. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this Zoom call. Thank you, guys. We're gonna meet right now to continue with one of you. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, guys. See you in a little bit. Bye-bye.
See you in a bit. Bye. Two things that essentially I want to talk about. Certainly the war in Iran, but there was two things that just stood out to me in it. So, I mean, I have two articles. I mean, actually, you know, I could click into them actually just for the sake of giving some context for anyone who's watching. But there's a war in Iran. In case you haven't heard, there's a war in Iran, and where is this? There was two things that happened. The U.S. One is the U.S. claiming that they're not at war, so they're like, oh, it's not actually a war, and I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Hold on, I have this here. Let me share it.
They always come to. They always have some. They always have some different, like, no, it's a combat expedition intrusion. You know, it's not war.
Yeah, exactly, and it's just it's. Can you see this? So here it is. Yeah. So GOP says it's a target limited combat operation, and what occurred to me is that like all these things that that we accuse Russia of, and that we hold Russia so that we like slam them so hard over, like the Americans are doing the exact same thing.
Yeah,
and
sure.
They're not half the villains at all, and you're like all the things that we say that Russia do, you're like, yeah, you do the same thing. You're doing the exact same fucking thing.
100%. It's always been like that, man. It's always been like that. To the point, sorry to interrupt you, Colman, but I remember growing up in the 90s, you know, and a little bit of the 80s. Like the idea I had from Russia, and this is going to sound like we're a pro-Russia podcast, by the way, but the idea I had from Russia, well, it's always gray, it's always windy, it's always sad. I mean, it's like half of the country, you know, it's going to be beautiful too. But because it was American movies, you know, it's like you have this idea of Russia being awful. And I'm pretty sure it's got beautiful forests, you know, but you never see those.
Yeah.
So sorry, that was my little Russia propaganda moment. Go ahead, Colman.
No. I mean, here, no. I actually know what you mean. Like every time you watch American movies, Russia, like they even put on like they put it's like blue hue or blue lighting on the images, so it's always like, oh, this place looks like it's fucking freezing. Yeah. You know, and it's like when they film in the Middle
Mexico.
East, they always
Mexico
orange. They dial it up to yellow, orange. Yeah, you're like, oh, I guess that's what Mexico City's like.
To 100%, 100%.
But yeah, it's just another. But it's more. So one is that they don't call it war. That was something I was like, that's. Now what's weird is like right now I only have ideas because I haven't had time to really. But so I don't know what I've shaped that yet. But I'm like, that's just. I think that's a fun premise. Like they don't call it war, and one the comparison to Russia, who's certainly attacking Europe right now, not calling their thing a war, but also like the government deciding they're doing a thing that meets all of the criteria of a thing, but it's not the thing. You know, same as like what they're doing in Gaza, like the Israelis. Also in terms of, because there's a few other things. There's also I'll take this one off. There's also because the Israelis wanted the Iranian Revolutionary Guard to be called to be labeled a terrorist organization. Now, and the reason they want that is because if they're labeled a terrorist organization, then So if they're led by a terrorist organization by the UN, I think that gives them a free hand to essentially bomb the shit out of them. I don't know why they need this free hand. It's not like it stopped them already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they just want to be legitimized. Like, you know, can we it's almost like they're like, they killed them and they're like, by the way, we want to pass a resolution where we retroactively call them terrorists so that it's okay that we kill them.
Yeah, they were the bad guys. Basically, it's like a bad guys resolution. Can we make them the bad guys? You know?
yeah, exactly. We all on the same page here. No, what's weird, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard is a crazy organization. I mean, from an Iranian, so you know what the Iranian Revolutionary Guard is?
What is Iran? No, I'm kidding. I do know.
Because I feel like I only found out exactly what it was they did a couple of
those
weeks
were
ago.
like the government.
So like they had
the government soldiers, like right? They were like they are the government hands.
Yeah, but it's almost it's like, but it's kind of like some version of a secret police who's there to reinforce one specific thing, which is what the things they decided in the revolution. Because I guess I think anytime you have a revolution, you're like, well, there could just be another revolution afterwards with a different thing. So like, no, we are going to put in a guard in place whose whole job is to just maintain the revolution. Anyway, I just thought that was, and then sorry, there was one other thing as well with this, is there's also another thing that Trump said. Trump said he had they were asked, why did you attack Iran? And Trump said, he goes, I had a good feeling that Iran would attack us. So it was just based on his feeling. And also, and there's a few kind of moments of that from Trump in here. He's like, I feel like it, it seems. So it's just kind of like what his feeling is. And I just like, in my head, I was like, you could make if I could turn this into something, it'd be a fun moment. Like, this must be what it's like if a woman became president, Like, I just had a feeling. And I'm like, oh God, okay, so we're all going to war over this feeling,
Okay. That's the new top comment. Forget rape the monkey. Now it's this is what it'd be like if a woman was in charge.
yeah. I'm gonna get cancelled.
Hey, it could be both of them. Let's see how can we fit them together.
But like my girlfriend, sometimes I feel like we end up having a fight. Like, and I'm like, why are we fighting? Like, we're fighting because you want to fight. That's the only reason we're fighting.
Yeah, no. Okay, I can feel this. Go ahead, Colman. Sorry.
But I think. Go on.
No, Trump, because they're saying this about he had a feeling, no? And then they had the other people like feeling. It was a feeling based on facts. They're trying to throw some facts in there as well. He just went for it, and everyone all his aides are like, it was a feeling based on facts. Reading the articles, like, but the facts were wrong. I mean, the facts weren't. It wasn't real facts.
We're 2 news cycles away from started talking about alternative feelings. No, those were different feelings. These feelings are the right feelings. This is crazy, man. Trump, like, man, is the guy? Sometimes is he a genius or is he like a complete moron? Because it's either one. Is he like a Forrest Gump, very lucky fellow that become president twice? Or he's like a mastermind playing 3D chess? What do we think? Or is it not important for the conversation?
I don't know if it's going to lead to more comedy, but maybe a slight tangent. I think he's a genius when it comes to social media, or whether he realizes it or not. But like to be the topic of conversation, he's like the greatest topic ever.
Yeah,
and he'll be the first president to do a 3rd term, I reckon, as well. But that's not funny. That's just.
But also at some point,
he won't be the first, right? Because FDR did 4 terms, or did FDR do 3 terms during World War II?
Oh, interesting.
No, he did. He's the first one to come back, or something like that, I think.
Oh yeah.
I was reading even in World War, because I read that because I was thinking, he's trying to start all these wars because then he'll have an excuse to say, well, I can't leave. And I was reading that even in World War II, they had an election in World War II to keep to that idea that he couldn't do more than 4 years. So he may have done a 3rd term, but he couldn't. They can't delay the election, even in a war.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, we're delaying from comedy. Colman, do you want to keep going with the?
No, sorry. So no, we can leave it now because no, all good. Please, sorry. Maybe feel free to riff on any and all of that stuff. Sorry, keep going. Go down Trump, go down whatever avenue you want. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, well, you know, but with Trump, don't like Trump at all. You know, not at all. But okay, so he's starting these wars. He fucking kidnapped Maduro, you know, and now he's taking the Ayatollah, who are bad guys, you know. And I know a lot of Venezuelan friends that are super happy. So you see this guy doing. It's so easy for the states to get these people out. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but yeah, you can just fucking do that with every country if you want. In the meanwhile, Obama and everybody else was like, no, we can't do anything about these horrible crimes being committed over here. So this guy is doing this, like I'm taking this president here, taking this president there, and people are celebrating Trump on the streets, you know, and the Venezuelans love Trump now. So it's like people are clapping for Trump. This is the thing I don't. So he fired Kristi Noem, which is an awful person in his cabinet. Everybody hated Kristi Noem. So Trump fires her, and everybody's clapping for Trump. Hey, she's been fired. Woo, all the progress, all the progressive guy, all the woke people, like, oh, they're clapping Trump because he fired these awful people that he put in there. I don't know. I think it's like a full mixed emotions, you know, all over the place. I don't know. Okay, sorry, I went.
Yeah, it's like it's like World War II. You know, that comes at a time when the British have been ships around the world. I mean, the British have never been the heroes in any stories really, and then Hitler comes along and suddenly like the British are like, yeah, look at us, we're saving the world, we're the good ones. So I think it's
now
like
you're
similar.
celebrating us taking over your countries.
Yeah. So I guess Trump is that same sort of thing, you know, because it's true. I mean, you know, the people he's getting rid of are not saints. The people he's declaring war on are not saints either, you know.
And it was so easy, apparently. It wasn't like, no, we cannot, no, just fucking go there, nobody dies, just take the president and leave, you know? I don't know. There's no war anymore. It's just too unbalanced.
I mean, that's the thing I'd say is they're not calling it a war, but in fairness, there's a war needs kind of like attacking on both sides. This is more a massacre, I would say, if they had to call it anything.
This is like America holding Iran and saying, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? And then, I think, Colman, I mentioned this a couple of like how Putin started the war in Ukraine, you know, putting the tanks. I'm not starting a war, I just want to see my tanks in the border, you know, like. The rules of engagement, you know, that phrase, rules of engagement, this red tape that we have, I think there's something to joke about with that. Like, how did we do war before? How are we doing it now? How it's become like a whole fucking business. The ONU, you know, like, can we call them terrorists so I can bomb them? It's like, it's crazy, man. It's like a Kafkaesque view. I am smart.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, I guess they could be, we just, you know, we're not bombing, they just fell.
Yeah.
These bombs fell out our plane while we were over Iran.
Someone just accidentally pushed out a bomb. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna put this up my ass.
It is interesting though, to be fair. What you're saying, Mauricio, like Trump does some moves, and there are people like who do celebrate it, like in Venezuela. They're like, oh my God, Maduro's gone. Like, it's weird, but it's like such a superficial win. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, well, yes, he is gone, but has anything actually changed? We're not too sure yet.
No, I agree with you, Colman. Maybe, I mean, even if it changed, even if the country becomes like a super mall, like Miami, whatever, this is not the way you do shit, you know? Like, this is very dangerous. You cannot just go there and take people that you don't like off, you know? I understand they are happy, but this is a very dangerous precedent, you know?
You could almost make some thing like where, let's say if I was on stage, you could be like, it could work, right? It is possible that the thing that he's doing could work out. It could be like, oh my God, what a great move. But it's such a gamble. And is there some image or is there some comparison? It's such a gamble. It's almost like playing Russian roulette with nuclear weapons, except maybe I'm trying to think of a funner idea, or it's playing like something with someone shitting themselves, something where it's like you could do all this stuff and maybe I could think of some
I don't know, if I went to the doctors because I had a painful toe, and they amputated my leg, and I'm supposed to be like, thanks,
I don't
my
have the
toe's
pain.
fine.
Yeah. I mean, what stops him from doing it in Spain? You know, because Spain has said that they don't support the war and blah blah blah. Hey, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna take the Spanish one too.
Yeah, because
you
he
know,
told Spain off. No, he did a bit of a rant against Spain. No, Trump.
Yeah.
Spain turned.
You've been
against
very
him.
naughty. You've been very naughty, or something. I think he said.
Awful people with their siestas. They take siestas. You know, I don't know.
I was thinking of a bit. I just wrote it down. The idea of like, what if Hitler? Like, I don't think this is anything related to what I just did here, but you could do either a sketch or do it on stage. It's like, what if Hitler spoke like Trump? And so he's like, we're gonna take them out. We're gonna take them all out, all of them, all of the Jews. Like if you could take like, I'm trying.
I think you have something very beautiful there, Colman. Like, he should talk like Trump, but not like, if you manage to do Trump with a German gibberish, you know, like it will take time. You'll need to practice, like, you know, you don't actually say anything, but you just do the movements. I think that will be very funny.
Like, so he's like, well, what? A Fleischenheil? No, oh God, I can't. Yeah, you need, if you blend German and Trumpism, you might get into a really fun, like.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take practice, I think. But if I may be of your.
I have a feeling this could be our last episode. Honestly, this could be our last episode.
Wait, no, is this? No, I'm trying to ridicule a comparison.
No,
Trump
I
with
don't.
Hitler. I actually, sorry. Here was I just remembered the thing I actually thought of as the example of Trump. The reason of Trump Hitler. This is actually what came into my mind. This is what I wrote down. So not the previous one. This thing. It was him saying, we're going to build a Reich. Some call it the Third Reich. I think it's going to be the First Reich. Like, so sorry, that was the actual joke I thought of when in my head. I was like, because I was like, it was called the Third Reich, and I was like, well, if Hitler spoke like Trump, he'd be like, well, I think it's actually the First Reich.
Bigger, better,
It's the best.
richer.
It's the best Reich.
Yeah.
It's the best Reich. The other
Best
Reichs were shit. The other
Okay.
Reichs weren't really Reichs.
So Colman,
The thing, I'll cut out the previous thing. But yeah.
I'm only gonna use this card. I know it's not fair. I'm only gonna use this card once, and this card I'm gonna use is the next one. Colman, if you don't do this, or you don't see yourself doing the Trump Hitler mashup, then I would like to do it. I mean, it's yours, of course, but if you don't do it, let me know, and I would love to do it. Okay? You have a year.
Sounds suspiciously like your Schwarzenegger, though. To be honest with you.
You were suspicious, or what? Of what?
No, I'd say your Trump Hitler mashup sounds like your Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
It could be. Oh man, Trump, Arnie, Hitler. Oh God, now we're talking. Hear me now and believe me later. Oh man, I got it. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, no, of course, Colman, that's yours. It's all yours. If you don't do it in a year, maybe I will take it. What do you say?
I'll try and if I don't do it in a couple, we won't say a year. That's too long. If I don't do it in a couple of weeks, I'll give it to you. But the fact, on some level, the fact you're so excited about it makes me think, like, I'm like, fuck, maybe there is something really good.
Yeah.
But the only joke I have right now is the Third Reich. We call it the First Reich. But
I love
think
it.
On
That's
some
good
level,
too.
if I could have two other ones, now maybe the impression alone would be really, really fun. But I think the Third Reich to the First Reich is fun, and I think if I could think of one or two more things that they said, I'm trying to think of other things like something, a Trumpism overlapping with Nazi Germany. You know, but yeah, I'll come with that. Anyway, I'm out of time.
I'm sure there's
for
some,
me.
to be honest. I'm sure there's a few
Yeah.
of Trump's things that overlap with Nazism.
Okay, guys, that was the Colman section of the public episode of Building an Hour. So we're gonna start again with Chris. Let's see what Chris has on the oven for us. Oh, that rhymed.
Okay,
Anyway.
so
No. We have to start again, I guess, right? Well, we have 20 minutes.
I
Okay,
just started the timer at 15.
go ahead, Chris.
yeah, no, I think we've got time now. Okay, so I'm going to get my news article. Yeah, so we had that was our serious bit. My news article is about a guy who has been arrested and sent to prison, to some prison time for tattooing young children, primary school children of 7 years old. He tattooed them, permanent tattoos.
Wait, Chris, let me
7-year-olds.
let me see if I understood this. There's a person who was imprisoned because he performed the art of the tattoo, of the permanent tattoo on little kids.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Did the kids want him to do the tattoo? Or was
I
he-
guess,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
that's
yeah,
a
no,
good
they
question.
went to have a tattoo. Well, what they claim they didn't realise is it would be permanent.
Oh my God.
Wait. Question: are these kids like 17? So they're just like not.
No, they're
really
7.
children?
They're 7 years
they're
old.
7. All right.
They're
Okay.
7.
All right. Okay. That does change it
Like
slightly.
primary school kids, they're 7.
Oh.
So
They're
in
7
court,
years old.
in court, the judge called this person staggeringly stupid. And
Okay.
then I, as a dad, am like, okay, but how do these kids get into a tattoo parlor? How do 7-year-olds walk into a tattoo parlor? Are they kind of like on each other's shoulders and a big trench coat and a fake moustache? Go, I want a tattoo.
I want 3
Do you
tattoos. I want 3 tattoos in one of my 6 hands.
Do you have an image of this
turns-
guy? Because this guy does sound like an idiot.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
but
sure.
it turned out that the article then goes that he told the children and their carers that these were temporary tattoos. So they had adults with them. These kids had adults with them. So there were other people who were really stupid as well, to be honest. They
Oh
were
my God.
in care of people.
It's a chain of stupidity.
Yeah,
Chain
I'll look
of
for
stupidity.
the image of it if I can find the link.
That is. Where did this happen, Chris?
In England.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense, Chris.
I'm betting. I want to bet. I don't know if there's a picture
I
of
bet you it
this
was
guy.
Union Jack tattoos, and they're like the parents are like,
Paw Patrol.
yeah, get the fucking Union Jack, eh?
Yeah, what do
That's
7-year-olds
worse than your
need?
Trump impression. That's more offensive than the Trump.
What kind of tattoo does a 7-year-old kid ask? Like Paw Patrol? My mom's. I
Peppa
love
Pig.
my mom.
Peppa Pig. That's why
Peppa-
Chris.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
don't start Peppa Pig.
Coleman, please don't poke the bird. Shut up about Peppa Pig. Jesus.
Paul was
Pig in the
saying,
cum puddle.
Paul was saying is because I didn't have anything ready prepared for last week, and look, I'm a bit busy because we're in Ireland for these few weeks. But Paul was saying is a punishment. Did you see that comment, Chris? He was like, what the
Yeah.
punishment could be is whoever doesn't have anything prepared, that person must do the Peppa Pig bit at a
God.
comedy night.
So Paul has seen the Peppa Pig bit?
I presume
Paul's
he
seen
has.
everything.
I presume
Oh my
he has.
God! So he's a real fan. He's a real fan. For you cheap people watching the public episode, Paul is one of our followers in Patreon. If you want to know more about the story, you have to follow us in Patreon. Thank you so much. Back to you, Chris.
Well done, eh? That was a good one, eh? That was a good one, Chris. Yeah, well done. Yeah, I can get the picture up of him.
I'm looking at him here,
Doesn't it?
Patrick Cole. Oh my God.
Does he have a face
Yeah,
tattoo?
Patrick,
I'm guessing
yeah.
he's get a face tattoo or a neck tattoo.
He's got a slight tattoo here on the side.
Yeah, I knew
This
it.
guy
I
was
knew
this,
it.
this guy.
Let me
was
see if I can
tattooing
share.
kids.
Can I share the screen? Let's see if I can share the screen.
When he was arrested, he said he didn't see anything wrong with what he had done. Oh my God.
Hey, listen. In these times, if the worst thing you do to a 7-year-old is a tattoo,
It's there. Can you
it's
see it
not so
now
bad.
on the screen?
Yes, of course. And he was punched
Or do
already.
you see his face? You're like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah,
sense. This is the
of
type of
course.
guy
But,
that would
but there
tattoo
were
kids.
there were adults with these kids, though. There were adults with these kids. So I was like, how to get into the parlor? It turns out it wasn't even a tattoo parlor. It was in his house.
Wait, what?
He's a random guy that ordered a tattooing set from Amazon.
Oh my God.
Oh, so he's not
And
a tattoo artist.
So he's not
He's
even
not a
a
tattoo
professional.
artist.
He's not even
He's
a
not a
professional.
tattoo artist.
Oh my God. Oh
He
my
just
God.
got the tattoo on Amazon. So I went down a whole other rabbit hole. I was like, okay, this is bad. But I'm also like fascinated by what you can buy on Amazon. which
So,
we'll get into in a bit.
so just to clarify or to confirm it for myself, he bought the tattoo set on Amazon. From his perspective, he just bought like a temporary tattoo set, or that's what he thought. So he was like, oh, I'm just going to be one of those people who do those henna tattoos or those temporary tattoos on kids. And then as it turns out, it ended up being an actual permanent tattoo.
That should have been the
Yeah.
defense of the lawyer, I guess. He didn't knew it was a real tattoo machine, you know? That could have saved him some problems. But
Wait,
he's...
but when did the moment come where people were like, "Oh, this isn't coming off"? Like, you know,
Yeah, but because there's a needle. At some point, these adults must have seen that there's a needle going into that child's arm.
Also like...
Be like, don't worry, it'll wash off.
Also the sound, Chris, like, don't worry, this is just gonna wash off. Yeah, by the sound you should know.
I love.
So
that
these
the judge was
these
like,
kids
"You
were traumatized. There's so many things in this article, because later on in the article they asked the kids to evaluate the pain, and one of the kids says it was a 7 out of 10. And I'm like,
But what
this
pain
is
do the
a
kids
tough-
know? They don't know what a 7
I
out
was
of
going
10
to say,
is.
yeah, I was thinking, how tough is this kid that a needle, a tattoo, is a 7? What's happened to this kid in his life?
Yeah.
That's a 10. What's a 10 pain for this kid? I stubbed my toe and it's a 12, you know what I mean? And this kid is like having his fucking arm tattooed. He's like, it's not that bad.
Yeah. It's almost like when my father burned the cigarettes in my arm, you know? It's not so bad.
What's weird is for those kids though, as they get older, like the tattoos are probably more than likely not on their face, right? Or did they? There's another article here on ITV, and it says like he suggested that they were, the guy Cole. I think this guy Cole realized his mistake, because the judge says this to him. He goes, "You suggested they were temporary or would significantly fade." I think the guy in that moment when he put it on, he realized his mistake as it went on, and he's like, okay, just be cool. Stop what you're doing, and I need to get them out of my house, and I need to minimize, like, you know what I mean? Do you know what I never understood is, you know, when there was this case, now it feels slightly related, but it's more this feeling that occurs, you know, there was this case in Ireland, there was this guy in Cove, and he killed his next door neighbour, but the kid was throwing rocks at his car, right? And he said to him, like, "You throw another fucking rock at my car," like this all in this one heated moment. He goes, "You throw," and they were kind of friendly, they were neighbours. He goes, "You throw another fucking rock, I'm gonna fucking hit you, or I'm gonna do something." And the kid threw a rock, and he did something, and the kid died. And the guy then was like, "Oh fuck!" Like the guy was just really fucking annoyed, but the fucking kid died. And then so the kid, he's like holding the kid, you know what I mean? He's like, "Oh, like shit." And now, so then he what he did in that moment was he like he fucking threw the body. I don't know why I'm laughing as I'm saying that, but he threw the body out on the side of the road, and now people are looking for the kid, and he joined a search party. And what really frustrated me, maybe I should talk about this on stage, but what really frustrated me is that people gave out to him that he helped trying the search party. And I'm like, but of course he did. Like it's like you know, it's like in the trailers, Mauricio. Once you've done the thing, of course you have to try and cover it up.
Yeah.
That's the most human, understanding behavior ever. Like, like this guy. If this guy really did the tattoo in the face, and then he's like, okay, I've made a mistake. Like that's very understandable. You know what I mean? It's like we've all been there.
I like that. Are you talking like? That's a good point. Like, are you talking like he's helping because he feels guilty?
No,
or
he's
because
helping because he.
Or because it will be too suspicious. Everybody's helping,
it's
and
too
he'll be
suspicious.
like, no, I'm going to stay home. Thank you.
I'm going to stay. Yeah, exactly.
And it's obviously he's checked where the body is. No, I've checked over there. Don't need to go over there. I checked there.
Yeah,
Not in my
don't
garden.
check down that specific road.
Not in my garden.
Nothing to see
Not
there.
in my garden.
My garden's fine. Yeah.
Do you want to help us search? Not in my garden. But yes,
but also-
we can search.
What a fucking sad story, man, because this shit happens, you know. And the funny thing is, like, he's not a killer. It's a freak accident. I don't know what happened, but he didn't want to murder. He's a weak kid. I don't know. But then after you actually
Some
killed
weak
him...
kid. That's his defense in court. Your Honour, I didn't realise he was a weak kid.
I blame the parents.
What were the parents feeding him? That's what you should be
It's
asking
the
your
parents' fault.
Terrible.
But okay.
Do not clip this, Dennis.
As soon as
This bit no.
as soon as you actually commit the murder, now you actually become like, because you have a choice. Do you come forward or do you fucking hide the body? You know, that's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna chop it.
I never understood people who judge people in that moment because, like, look, if you planned a murder, of course you're going to do it. But in that moment when you've accidentally done something, it's so inherently human to be like, like you freak out, you know? It's like, you know.
I'm not going...
If I break something, if I break something at home, I put it back and hope someone else picks it up and finds it, you know what I mean?
Look what you did.
I broke my daughter's cup, and I'm like, carefully put it back on the shelf with the handle back on, hoping someone else picks it up and, oh, what's happened? I'm like, what have you done?
Look what you did.
Yeah, I guess it's that instinct.
And then you get to be forgiving as well. You're like, it's okay, though. Look, we all make mistakes. So then you're like, okay, all right. You know what I mean? So then you also look like the good guy twice, you know?
Yeah.
So I guess it's that instinct. Anyway, so I went down. So this guy was like amazing. I was like, all these things about this guy. But I just went down the whole rabbit hole of what can you buy now? You can go onto Amazon and buy and get delivered to your house with same day delivery probably a real tattoo kit. So I was like, what else can you buy? You can go on Amazon. You can buy suture kits. So you can buy medical equipment. You can buy scalpels, suture kits. You can buy everything you need to do an operation on Amazon and have it delivered to your home.
Oh, that's
and I was like, there's people complaining about hospital waiting queues, but you could
do it yourself.
You could have the operation done next day delivery. You could have the
just subscribe to Prime.
Oh man!
And you could have a hospital delivered to your house next day. And just do the operation yourself.
That's a very good point.
It's amazing what you can get.
That's a very good point.
Go
ahead, Colman.
No, you go.
So that's a very good point. You know this movie, this film tropes that we also use.
Yes,
to, like,
I was about to say the exact. Sorry, go on.
When a gangster is shot, you take him to the bed. You know, don't take me to the bed. You have to take them to a bed that is corrupt or whatever. So don't take me to the bed. Okay, let's get Amazon. Okay, let's go to the bed. It's like, I don't want you operating on me, you fucking gangster.
yeah.
You can order
the vet or I do it. Which one do you want?
A gynecologist chair. You can order a gynecologist chair.
Oh shit!
I gotta
have it delivered.
Order a gynecologist.
Oh,
also,
man.
Chris, how did you find that out?
Because I went down the rabbit hole. I was like, what else can you get online? And I was just like, I don't know, trying weird stuff. I was thinking, can you get the operating table? So it didn't say operating table, it said gynecologist chair, which I guess is very near. You can buy castration kits.
Oh, what? Well, a knife, right? What is a castration kit?
Well, no, they sell chicken
some
castration.
Inventive entrepreneur here has a knife. He's like, castration kit, I guess. What else can I call this device? Chopping utensil, castration kit.
Chicken castration kits.
I mean, the Bobby.
This is the most bizarre thing. Chicken castration kits. I want to say it again.
Chicken castration.
Chicken castration kits. You can buy all sorts of animal castration kits.
So not only you chop.
There's a chicken castration kit.
Not only you chop your husband's penis, but you also call him a chicken. This is what you're saying.
I have castrated cows before, and so I remember I used to work on a farm.
What? I think we should. This is the biggest point in the podcast. You have castrated cows.
I've castrated. So, like, I'm from the countryside in Ireland. So, for a summer job, for like 1 or 2 summers.
Of course, you castrated cows.
What?
So, of course, you've castrated cows if you're from the countryside in Ireland.
Yeah. It's a rite of passage for every young Irish person. Like, it's nothing to do with the farm or the animals. It's just like, all right, you want to be Irish, but you smash them into a pen, like, or you get them to. You don't smash them in, so you get them to walk into this pen, but it means that they can't move. You close this door behind them so the cows are hanged in. I didn't know that this is how it was done because I was like following the farmer. Like, hey, what do we do? He's like, we're going to put him in here, and then I had to lift the tail up. And when you lift the tail up, apparently that sort of like. It kind of immobilizes them a little, and all it is, it was so wild. It was so wild to see. I was like, "That's it. That's how you castrate someone." It was just a big clamp. It was just a big clamp, and but it's a really big clamp. So it's like a clamp that's maybe that size, and it's round like that. So it goes around the ball, and it just clamps. So whatever the thing is feeding the semen into the ball, and so he would just go clamp done, and I'm like, so that cow's castrated now. He's like, yeah, next cow. I'm like. That is so.
Oh, so you don't actually chop the thing. You just. something in there. Okay.
I come in with an axe. Boom.
Give me the next one.
Obviously.
And then you put the blood in here. Give me the next one.
All right, which one do we
Okay.
castrate next? Yeah,
Right,
but it was.
But I love the idea that
The fact it was so sterile and so non-invasive and so quick is almost more frightening. Because on some level, when it's an axe, it almost feels appropriate for the act that you're doing. Do you know what I mean? You're like, well, it feels this barbaric. While when it's something so clean, it's like, wow, this is weird. Does that make sense? Like the.
It does make sense. It does make sense. Yeah. Okay, so we have a.
Sorry. Yeah,
No. Please. Let us know.
it's amazing. I can't
Other
believe
things
you've
too.
castrated
If
cows.
any of us has castrated things, this is the time to come forward, please.
I've never castrated anything.
All right. I'm
Not
gonna try
deliberately,
it.
anyway.
All right. Oh, by the way, I was thinking, like, have you seen the mugshot? The guy has a tattoo. Do you think he made that tattoo himself, thinking it was like permanent, not permanent?
He's
And
trying to get off with
What? Not only he's going to jail, he fucking like did a bad tattoo on his face. I don't know how much time.
I was
we
also
have,
thinking
guys.
we make fun of Americans because we make the joke, oh, Americans can go to a supermarket and buy a gun.
Yeah.
But we can stay at home and order all the stuff we need to take the bullet out afterwards ourselves.
Yeah. Are you saying we should make fun of Americans for other things they can buy too, not only guns? Yeah, that's good.
But it's amazing. I mean, it was amazing what you can buy online. By this time tomorrow, if I wanted to, or 6 o'clock tonight, if I order in the next half hour, I could castrate chickens. I could. It'd be my new job.
Can you check? Oh man, can you check like if you can buy the chicken castrating device and also a chicken? You know, like a test chicken, or maybe like a robot doll, something like that.
You want to start castrating things? One of the gynecologist chairs is foldable, which means like it's movable, it's
Portable,
mobile.
You can take it to
almost more.
You can take it to your office if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost scarier. You're like, oh, do you want? You know what I mean? You're just chatting to family friends at one point. Oh, I could take it.
It's just bizarre. It is bizarre what you can buy.
You go to your own gynecologist appointment with your own chair, you know, because you're a germaphobe. Oh, don't worry.
For my own chair, yeah.
Oh my god.
Or do you do house calls? You could ask a gynecologist. Do you do?
Or just like some guy in a bar just saying to anyone, do you want me to have a look? You know, it's just like the creepiest thing in the world.
Yeah, like in the park, in the park, you know, like free.
It's temporary.
Free sessions. Oh man,
It's
that's
temporary.
fun.
It's not permanent, honestly.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, that was. Oh, sorry, Colman. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, yeah, sorry, Chris. I feel like I talked, and this is into your 50 minutes are up, but it's sorry, Chris. If you wanted to say one or two more things,
Yeah, no, I mean, no. Basically, that was it. I think for me, it was that it was a kind of it's a fun story, and that it takes you. It just every line you read, it's like what. It gets bizarre.
Yeah.
Also, I'm thinking there must be people on Epstein who are in Epstein Island thinking it's just a tattoo.
It's just a tattoo, mate. It's all right. Yeah.
A lot worse. I think it's true. A lot worse could happen to your kid if you leave it. You know.
Oh man.
I think these parents have got away with quite a bit of luck, to be honest. It's just a tattoo. They've left their kids with some weird middle-aged man, and all he's done is tattoo them. I think they're probably.
I don't know what you
doing
said.
okay.
When you said
There's
like
a fun. Sorry.
when you said like the Epstein Island thing, I thought you were gonna go like there's someone in the Epstein Island thinking like, oh, I could have used that gynecologist chair, but you went with the other thing. It's also fun. Yeah. Sorry, Colman, go ahead.
There's one or two things as well. You can have fun with this idea as well, because on some level, a judge in court is the only person allowed to ridicule another person publicly and get away with it. So the judge is like, you were staggeringly stupid. So the judge can say what. So you can have a lot of fun, maybe exaggerate and heighten what judges could say when giving out a verdict. It's the only time that you could do that. The other thing about Epstein Island, there was one of the nights actually where we were in secret, and around about Epstein Island, I think it was Anna. It was some show Anna was doing, and we were judging. I remember we were like passing our verdict on certain topics. And I remember I was going to go up with a joke because they're on about Epstein Island. It's like, who's the worst? Epstein Island, Michael Jackson? You have to vote for where you'd like to stay, whatever show that was. And as in, like, it was just all farcical. But I was going to come up with a joke of like, yeah, I would vote Epstein Island, and in case they're going to ask me why, I was like, well, Epstein Island was only bad for the kids and the women. Which is a terrible...
Okay.
I don't know if anyone was going to come on board with that.
We have 30 seconds, guys. We have
I feel like we
30
should
seconds.
cut that. That's going to be terrible. It was actually great for the men. I don't know if anyone noticed. No, sorry.
Oh, man. Okay.
Cut that out. Oh, shit.
Anyway, guys, Epstein and Michael Jackson, what can go wrong? Right? Guys, I just wanted to tell you, I think this has been a very fun episode. We've been busy in the week, but we came with some news. We had a good talk. There were in-depth moments, politics, Trump, and there were some funny and lighter moments. So, really, I want to thank you for that. For the listeners and watchers at home, this has been another edition of the public episode of Building an Hour. And we're going to jump right into a private Patreon episode of Building an Hour. We're going to talk more about our personal material. So if you want to get to know us more, feel free to sign up for Patreon in Building an Hour. This has been the public episode of Building an Hour with Mauricio, Colman, Hayes, and Chris Grove. Thank you so much, guys.